if you could join Foundry, we could get started.
Um,
So currently, what you're aware of is Jacquard, yourself, and two of the other smugglers,
mhm.
who are known as Demi and Remy. They're both twins.
Demi and Remy.
Yep.
Cool.
They're both twins. You're dropping off a shipment of what you know as. They mentioned it as. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
A Stelrusian artifact, whatever that is. Um,
Gilrusian artifact.
yes. It seems to be a machine, from what you know of it, a machine capable of projecting solid light. It's a large, almost table-like device that has a shallow bowl covering the inner half of it with reflective material with a light blue lustrous metal coating. Doesn't seem to have any mechanisms to activate it, but the guy wanted it, so you all got it. And
Cool.
you brought it here to your destination,
Oh.
um, into the foyer here, down in this area. And currently, you are just meeting with the owner, a human, not really sure on gender, just really plain features, but nice clothing. One Mr. Mimir Tally, brown hair, brown eyes, fair skin, nothing much special about him. But as Jacquard and Mr. Tally move forward into their office up there, you, which I will pull you up. There you are. Oh,
I cannot see.
you cannot see anything?
I mean, I can see the room, the entirety of it. Cannot see my token.
Not this down here?
Uh, no.
Oh, okay, it's on the background image. Huh. That is odd. Let me reload. Could you... Huh. And this is why we test things. Can you not see...
All good.
Can you not see, like, this guy?
Hold on. Let me reload this. Mm. Foundry's taking a hell of a time loading.
That is never good.
Oh, this site can't be reached. Very awesome. Let me try loading it in again.
That is wonderful. Let me restart Foundry. How about that? I'm gonna restart
Right?
it. Because it has been running for like 7 hours, so
Ooh.
maybe it just needs a little touch. I'll update everything, do all that game jazz. Update. Check for update. That's good. Those are good. Those are good. Alright, relaunching. Launch. Alright, you should be able to join now.
Yes. in.
You
Eh,
don't see these people down here, right?
I do now, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, you just have a crate down here which you put the table in, and it's going to be brought wherever it may. But you're pretty much free to explore this area while the kind of two those two talk business, if that makes sense.
Cool. So I can just roam
Yeah,
anywhere here?
anywhere you like. The twins, they're just like one of them just kind of goes out front for a smoke. The other one's just kind of sitting on the stairs.
Cool. I think I'm just gonna walk up,
Yeah,
and the first thing that catches my eye is this horn thing.
yeah. So that horn, it's an extremely large ivory horn with around the front part of it where it's banded there. You can see almost like a labyrinthine design circling it with like a battered bronze mouthpiece. It seems like worn with use. It's blackened on the end, and it's secured with two large uh, iron rings on this almost display table.
Is there any like I guess what I'm looking for is a plaque or something to tell me what it is, if there is anything.
Uh, yes, if you go to either side of it on these little tables, it does
Hmm?
say Horn of the Endless Maze, used
Miss
in
May.
ancient battle to summon a horde of minotaurs that would defeat any enemy.
Okay. I look at it and I very much think of going up on top of here and trying to blow it. But I don't, and I think this grabs my attention over here.
Hmm. And that one, let's see, that is left one. Okay, so in this little display case, you can see it's kind of smoky inside. Like you can see an ornate lamp in it. Just that's just ever spewing a gentle stream of smoke inside, and you can actually feel like a somewhat warm heat uh, emanating from this display case of sorts. There's no plaque for this one. It seems this one may be shown by a curator or a guide of some sort. The story there.
And it's in a like glass display case.
Yes.
Okay. I think I get up close to it and try to look if there's anything, if I can see sort of inside the lamp,
Okay. Yeah. Make a perception check.
because I only have a +1 to those. Amazing. Nah, 3.
3. It's kind of like you can't tell if something's moving in there or it's just smoke. It's just like there's a lot of moving in the box. Just it could be. It's probably just the smoke. You're thinking.
Can I go like all around this? Is there any smaller openings around this at all?
There. So it seems to be like a hinge type of thing. So the glass box would swing open onto one side,
Mm-hmm.
and you do see a padlock and a simple just padlock and latch keeping it shut.
Cool. I take note of that.
Okay.
And I think, yeah, I'm going for this big one over here.
Ah,
What's this?
so this is it just seems like a large silver decorated cannon, but as you get closer, um, it's obviously chained down. The front of it has a iron cover on the cap, so nothing. It may not. It probably can't be used at all in its current form. But towards the end of it, where a fuse port would be, where you stick the fuse in and light it, instead of that, you see six symbols.
Six
Um,
symbols.
what languages do you read?
Uh, I read Common, Deep Speech, and Thieves' Cant.
Nothing you can't make out at the current moment.
Okay, okay.
Um, one of them's like weird squiggles, three of them in a row. Another one's like almost looks like a cloud. Another kind of looks like a spark, kind of like a firework spark. It's odd.
Any plaque on this one?
Um, on this one, it reads Arcane Canon. There's no story to this one. It's just a title.
Can. Okay. And they're over in this, in the office over that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there seems to be like a curtain separating.
Cool. I think I get the feeling that I don't super want to touch any of these yet,
Perhaps not. This is
but
probably something Jacquard mentioned to you before.
and although I'm not super good at listening, I think I'm just gonna go over and try to see what they're talking about.
Okay. What is your passive perception? 11.
I believe so, yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
I am trying to listen to them.
No, this is for another thing. But yeah, give me
See,
a perception check.
15.
15. Um, you can hear them in there. They're discussing payment right now. Um, Jacquard's just trying to like over exaggerate how difficult it was to get it through here for all customs of Musfar and just getting it through the guards in general. And what's being thrown out there as payment is stuff like uh, some type of currency from a place called You kind of hear that. You overhear that a bit.
Do I know what this is?
Make a make a Arcana check or history.
8.
Nope.
Cool. Mhm.
Oh yeah, this is honestly a beautiful room. It's rare to see something like this in really anywhere. Musfar is about the only place you can with any manufactured goods like such as these. You can see several paintings line the wall, and there's something actually kind of interesting about them. You can see they kind of shift, like a um, like those computers. You know how you can put a bunch of photos on them and they like
Uh-huh.
scroll through them. It's kind of like that, but it's the same. Uh, it's the same few paintings that kind of shift through it on a cycle. You can
A
see,
select few
yeah,
only.
a select few.
Which
Uh,
one catches my eye first?
roll a d6.
Cool. 2.
Okay, you see a beautiful, almost. Honestly, it's ironic that you found that one. It's a almost like home, like a menagerie, a garden, just filled with plants and life. It's a little bit familiar of home,
Oh.
and then it just kind of shifts. and now you're seeing stars and space. Yeah, and it
for a
does
little
that.
bit.
Does that? It switches about every minute.
And I think, does it cycle back to the menagerie at all?
It does.
I think as it cycles back to that one, I try to like reach out and like touch it for whatever reason.
Um. Phew. Okay. Let me check something real quick.
Oh no.
No. Um. Make me an investigation check. The DC is really not high at all.
I have a -1 to this.
It's considered somewhere between a normal and easy check.
An 8.
That's honestly enough since an easy check is a 5 and a normal check is a 10. That's honestly enough.
Okay.
You kind of notice as you're touching these on the right side of the painting,
Hmm.
there seems to be subtle, like it's almost blended in with the background of the wall, hinges of some sort.
Okay. I think I see those, and the immediate thought is to try and open it.
Yeah, you can
And
try.
I go for it. Yeah.
You pull the painting open and roll another d6 for me.
6.
2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You do it while it's on the picture of space, and it
Okay.
opens into a door.
Door.
Now, weirdly enough, you know from the outside of this building, on the other side of this wall should just be out in the open, outside of the building.
Hmm.
This is a another room.
Is there anything inside the room?
Sure, I can take you to it if you wish.
Sure.
All right. All right. You should be dragged over here, right?
It's loading for me.
Ah, I should really preload these. That would be smart on my part. Oh, you're
Yeah.
big.
Oh,
Ignore that you're big.
okay. Big purple space.
So you don't see anything.
Not currently, no.
Is it still loading?
No, it says it's done. I just see big open purple space.
Hmm. Now, Foundry, you gotta be my friend here.
Loading.
Configure. Should be able to see. No, nothing.
It's loading again.
Ah. I'm gonna preload all of these next time.
Yeah, I'm still seeing just the
Okay, right.
emptiness of purple.
As you do enter this room, you enter into a spiral staircase of sorts. Um, the and at the center of the spiral staircase, so the space between the stairs, there's actually just a pit, and it opens up into what seems to be a starry void. Just tell me when you can see.
Uh, I'll try reloading again from my end.
Oh, why does this do it to me? Why? Why Foundry?
Oh, yes. Okay. Good. Yes, I can see.
But yes, you can see right now, just currently, you're at the bottom of these stairs, but you look up and there's just a starry void. Below, there's a starry void. You're not really sure how this is possible. Um, You do notice that the painting behind you seems to be on a closing hinge. It is slowly returning to the closed position.
Hold on, let me roll something. Yeah, I think I am more worried about getting in trouble in this place, so as I see it closing, I make my way back out.
Okay. Yeah, easily done. Easily done. Okay, hold on. Preload. Let's try that. Oh, did it work?
I'm still on
God
the
damn it.
space place.
Oh, that's why.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, we're
I'm
good.
back in building.
Yeah. That seems to be what that opened up.
I take note of that, and I just keep. Oh,
Do me a favor,
I
roll me a d10.
D10. You got it. 7.
7. Okay. Yeah, you have the rest of this area to explore and do as you wish.
This thing
As
over
I said
here.
something. This thing?
Yes.
That is right for, so... It seems to be a purple geode. Oh, no, that is left. This one is a wooden mask with
Wooden.
a leering face. It's kind of like a... If you ever seen The Mask with Jim
Uh-huh,
Carrey,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
literally like that.
Okay.
Like that wooden, like almost uh, druidic type theme going on.
And I think as I walk over here, I notice this other entrance,
Mm-hmm.
and I just try to peek just a little bit.
You peek past the curtain, and it seems to be like a bedroom of some kind, like a study.
I'm gonna look around and see if anyone is watching me currently.
Hmm. Nope.
I'm gonna make my way inside. I just want to see.
Okay, so as you enter, there's not really a map necessary for this. It's a simple study, um, but you do hear the voice of Mimir Tally
Where?
uh, coming out from seeming right at the door entrance. Now, my dear pet, I'm not sure you are. I would not do that. That is my private study. So if you could please return to the main hall, this shall be over shortly.
I look towards the entrance. I kind of like stand up very straight. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I try to make my way back out, expecting someone.
No one seems to come.
Huh. There's no one. I think I just kind of look at the archway. And if no one's there, I just tiptoe back out towards the hall again.
A little ashamed at having been caught in your little intrusion, you just kind of return to what seems to be some of the main attractions.
I just walk up towards this like almost just big balcony.
Yeah, it seems to be just almost like a dais, like someplace just to stand and orate to a crowd. It has good lighting. There's like nice window above you with stained glass in a nice pattern. Yeah, you kind of get a good
Ooh.
view. You can see the twins over there just kind of staring at what seems to be a book of some kind. Yeah.
Okay. I I think I make my way over towards the twins and I just say, "What are you guys looking at?"
Oh, seems to be one of them fancy books. You think it's Remy?
Fancy.
Yeah, like what?
Fancy in what way?
Yeah, like the what they call witches? Yeah, the witch book. It
Which
got
book?
like symbols on it and all that. And in front of you, you do see it does seem to be like a well-bound leather tome with all kinds of strange symbols. Still not in a language you understand. There does
Huh.
seem to be one letter though in deep speech. It does say training.
Training?
Yeah,
Training.
and then
It's a training book?
and
Training
Demi
book.
at that. Yeah, I told you. See, that's what I was thinking it was, cause you know, like all them kids that go to college, they pick one of these up, right? So I'm thinking it's just a plain old textbook, not a fancy book like he's saying. Dimitri's or Remy's like, no, 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 got it all wrong. Got weird symbols, and they kind of just go back and forth. These two are just kind of more muscle in the group. Just move stuff around.
Veer my attention towards this center display right here.
Um, on the little plaque, it does say Ferroblade.
Therablade or para?
Ferro, like iron,
Thero. Okay.
made with the crushed antenna of rust monsters. And you, right in front of you, you do see it. It's a blade somewhere between like a katana and a scimitar. It appears relatively normal, but for one thing, instead of a oh timer, I'll finish this, then I'll get to that. Instead of a sharp edge, it has like the finest line of rust along the cutting surface.
Okay. I just walk back over here, kind of having observed all I wanted to observe.
And out of the office, you see Jacquard
Oh,
holding a large iron coin. It's about 5 inches across, 1 inch thick. It's inscribed. Kind of holds it up. Well, I think we'll be able to sell this for a pretty penny. Hey,
what is it though?
uh, apparently it's some kind of like devilish currency. It's what I'm told. Should fetch a pretty price with people over in Mass City. And you do know the Mass City is kind of like an outlaw town. Just kind of known for its general lack of disconnect from the main colony cities.
Is this like one of the special orders that we're kind of picking up for somebody?
Not this time. Seems this is a payment. Fucker didn't actually have gold on hand, which is really fucking disappointing, but we're gonna definitely come back here if this thing doesn't sell well. He promised me it would, but yeah.
That he doesn't have our currency and
Apparently
instead
so
has
do we.
something from devils. But
Well,
okay.
just kind of like walks over, taps on the glass. You find anything good around here?
Well, it's interesting. So this thing summons Min. I think I'm like trying to read out the Minotaur's part, but don't super know how to. Minotaur.
Kind of leans over your shoulder. Minotaurs, yeah. Big folk.
Ah, what do those look like?
They're kind of like, well, kind of like the horn there. They got big horns, bullish face, bottom half of a man.
Well, then there's this thing, and it is smoking, and I think there's something inside, but I'm not really sure.
Hmm. Kind of looks at it. Yeah, that. And right as he's about to finish that, you hear a loud boom sound from the front door. Um, and everyone just kind of turns to look at it. And let me pull it up. You hear a shout. And a voice shouts, "Open up! Inquisition!" Fuck, English. Inquisition.
Do I know what that is?
You do actually. That is it's like the law keeping force of Mustafar. And you can see I, for some reason, forgot to do Mir's Tally's token. So I'm going to have him look like a twin.
Okay.
And yeah.
All good.
So
All
he
good.
comes out, just walks partway down. Inquisition. Well, um, he looks disappointed and he says, "Well, it seems it's time to go. Um,
T-
oh fuck."
Time to go. Go. I look at your card. Go where?
He kind of looks at you. Not sure there. Hey, sir. Fuck they want. I mean, I know we're smugglers, but we weren't followed. And Amir just, look, they're probably gonna start knocking down the door any second. Shit.
We can go. And I run over to the painting.
Oh, you already explored some. Well, go to the timepiece exhibit, and there's a back exit. I shall return once this all blows over. And he kind of like reaches into his nice cloak and just pulls out a watch and clicks it. And you can kind of start to see him like unaging until he just kind of like slowly fades away into the light, and he's gone.
I just yell, "Come on, we have to go!"
And you can actually start hearing them breaking down the door. Please roll me a d4 for how many
D4.
minutes head start you get.
Okay. 4.
4 minutes, okay. And yeah, you have that time. And
I
all
just
the
yell,
twins just kind of rush over.
"Jacquard, Remy, Demi, we have to go!" And I try to open up this painting again.
Well,
Not super
d6.
caring. Okay, D6. 3.
This one's a beautiful, beautiful, almost serene temple. Preload. Activate. I'll let that load in for you and put the music on.
Do not own any token with vision in this scene.
Ah, so yes you do. That you do. Indeed you do. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
out,
Oh.
out.
No, that's... do you want him out?
Yes.
Okay, Mochi, you've been banished. Oh, that is extremely loud.
Oh. Same.
Let me turn that down.
Cool.
That's kind of funny it popped in there.
Oh, okay.
And behind you, you only see... You roll for them. Bat. Bat. And bat. Okay, yeah. So you see those two coming behind Jacquard. In front of you, you do see what seems to be another exhibit room. This time it's more temple-like. You can hear rain outside, which is not a sound you've actually heard much before. There's a large statue at the front and several pedestals with seeming more displays of instruments,
Okay.
weapons, tools.
Okay. So, I think I just look around at everybody else.
Do you close the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where we are. This isn't the room I was in before. So that's nice.
John just kind of comes up. Well, what the hell is this place?
Don't know. I found another room and it was like space before, and now I go over to this window and I try to look out.
It's kind of like that opaque, like church glass.
Oh, yeah.
How it's
Okay.
like those thick glass blocks that you can't really see through. You can kind of see just like a general mountainscape in the background. Muted colors of blue and green. And you kind of just look back over and like Jacquard's like saying to the twins, "Oh fuck, might be in for a fight. Shit. So you can grab some of those weapons." And Jacquard just kind of starts trying to force some of these locks off. Not succeeding. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, start looking for a way out.
I think I'm looking at the weapons and I'm wondering what they're all about.
You kind of see, it's like a different style weapon. There's more, like, they're more ornate. This seems to be like an instrument of some kind, like a string instrument. This looks like a weird form of shovel. Like a cane with like an over-engineered head. A staff of some kind. What he just tried to grab was like a trident. And this looks to be like a war pick of some kind.
I think in all of this, I'm gonna try and pick this one up. This,
Okay, it is
the
secured
ornate
by
staff.
2 heavy iron rings. There's a padlock.
I'm gonna try to pick it if I have. I'm pretty sure I have my stuff.
Yeah, you have your stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and use my thieves' tools and try to pick the lock.
Okay, so for a special reason, you will have disadvantage on this.
Disadvantage.
So give it a go.
Interesting. Okay. Oh one was a 19 and the other is a 9. Okay, so that's gonna be that's dexterity and proficiency, correct?
Yes. Are you expert with it?
Yes.
So double your proficiency.
So that's still like an 18.
18. It's difficult. It seems like the lock itself is trying to fort you. Tumblers moving inside at random, and you do finally align them all and pops open.
And there's 2 of these, and I
Uh,
just got one of them.
yes.
Okay, then having some success with that, I'm gonna try and do the other one.
All right. Yeah. Give it another go.
Uh, um. Okay, so that's gonna be a 13.
Sadly, this one seems a little bit more aggressive in its random turnings. Yeah, and you're not able
Uh,
to force it past this one.
uh, start to panic, and I start looking for exits, like Jacquard was saying, and I go up to this big thing.
It seems to be a statue of just a serene woman meditating almost, and its eyes closed, looking down, and it actually opens its eyes and looks at you. Oh, we weren't scheduled to have visitors today. Who are you, little one?
Visitor?
Yes.
I'm not a visitor, and I think I start to just tiptoe around and try to see if there's anything over here.
Oh, my, I can't see you over there. What are you doing?
Nothing. And I'm just looking to see if there's like anything behind her or over in this corner that I'm in.
Make an investigation check.
I'm awesome at those. 6. Big ol'
You're kind
6.
of looking around. You're seeing there's like maybe a few hiding spots behind the statue, and like behind these like banisters and poles. But there's not much there. Well, if
Uh,
you're not a visitor, what are you doing?
I am a
Come on, child.
uh, caretaker. Yes. And then
Where's Mr. Tally?
he. Ooh, I know this one. He disappeared to light. And I kind of just like gesture upwards, and I look at her, and I try to I go like right up to her. Do you know if there's a way out of here?
Usually when he runs the tour, um, usually
Uh
it
huh.
ends with the timepiece. Uh,
The timepiece.
the
Yeah,
timepiece
where's
room.
that?
Uh,
Where's that?
so, are you sure you work here?
Yes, I am new.
Make a deception check.
Got a +7 to this motherfucker. But unfortunately, that's a 2, so that's a 9.
uh, I'll have to ask Mr. Tally about that, but I think you're just lost. If you go, just don't. I saw you unlock that one, but don't touch anything, please. If you just go through the doors, eventually you should just get to the
Uh,
timepiece room.
I can't go. I think I point back. I can't go through that door anymore because it's blocked. So, is there any other way?
What do you mean blocked?
It's blocked by people. It's blocked by people. And we can't go that way anymore because the people are bad and they made Mr. Tally go away. So,
Oh, dearie me. Oh, I see. Okay, so what you're going to do is
Yes.
you will go through that door. She can't like move the rest of her stone body, but you kind of see like the grinding of like a neck, and she
Uh-huh.
nods toward the door. When you
Uh,
go through that door, eventually it will lead you to through all the exhibits. It does not go back out into the entrance, and the rest of the
do I believe her?
make an insight check. They're just kind of two guys are staring dumbfounded, and like Jacquard's like waiting impatiently, tapping his foot.
14.
14. Um, she seems pretty truthful in the way that like an elderly grandma
Uh-huh.
is. Like, oh dearie me, I've dropped my tea and biscuits.
Um, and have you I kind of look at like her obviously stationary, um, gone through the door and know that it's not gonna lead us to the outside.
Oh no, but I've seen through it plenty of times. Mr. Tyler likes to keep the experience fresh each time, and every time you go through a door, you'll appear in a random room. It's all part of the joy, of course. And you do hear behind you a rattling on the door.
Uh, uh,
Oh,
I quickly hug the base of where she is, and I say, we have to go now,
oh,
through the door.
and you actually just all rush for it like before it opens,
Uh-huh.
and you open it. Roll a d10
10.
and divide it in half. Divide it by two and round up
Okay.
because
Divided
there's
by,
no
uh,
d5.
well, I got a 1,
Okay,
so,
preload. Activate. Let's bring your tokens over. Bat. 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 And bat. Are you in here?
uh, still loading for me, but, huh. I see. Am I supposed to be seeing gray? Just the
You're
gray?
supposed to see a map. I'm gonna have to mess with the settings a bit next time. Make sure it doesn't do this.
All good, all good. I'm gonna reload it again, hopefully. Hopefully it's not something that you were doing. Hopefully it's just my internet or something.
Loads instantly for me, so I'm confused why.
Reloading. Oh, okay. Hold on. Not letting me back in.
Pick May and then no password.
I am usually it just goes straight to the thing. Taking quite a bit to load. Give me a second. Sorry.
It's all good. I'll describe this place while that's going on. The um, room ahead of you is more familiar, but in a weird way. It's uh, desert. It's like a tomb almost. It's a
Tomb.
sand on the floor, but it's weird sand that you've never seen before. This one's kind of like browny, like a light brown almost, instead of the black sand you're used to.
Mhm.
Like before, like a seeming theme. There's pedestals, a statue in the back, and two tables. One with a sarcophagus and seeming to be embalming tools.
See now, yes. Okay. Uh, and the only is the light shining through like the small windows, I'm assuming, at the top over here. Like,
Yeah, there seem to be just ever so fine, again, like a theme here, like thick, like that church glass.
Okay.
Alright,
Um,
alright, alright. Jakar's just kind of pacing forward. Okay, okay. Gotta be a way out. So you say it just.
said, keep going through the doors and you'll end at the timepiece, like Tally said.
Timepiece, okay. Shit. Grab anything useful you can. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Are these all masks?
Yeah, they seem to be like bust of some kind, stone bust. Uh, like a crocodile, a bull, a cat, a jackal, a snake. Kind of that like a Egyptian theme going on. With two statues of kneeling people in the back, and a
uh,
shattered stone uh, 2D pictograph, and then of
uh,
course the two center tables.
I go up to, I'm assuming this is the jackal.
Yes.
Um, and I'm kind of like looking around it and seeing if there is anything special about it or if it's just a bust.
Let's see. Make a investigation check.
One.
So natural one, so for a zero.
It's a two, which becomes a
Damn
one.
it. Yeah, nothing seems to stick out. I mean, it's like very well done. It's extremely old. Like weathered
uh,
away, cracked. It seems like may have been pieced back together.
okay. And then I immediately turn around and look at like the tools and stuff on the table.
Yeah,
And if
you
I
can
can pick any
see
of them up.
there are a couple of pots. Only one of them has liquid in it. It's like this, almost kind of like what you are, like a thick, goopy sludge. It's like blue, and then there's like several tools that like seem they're used for scraping, little hooks and
Okay.
such.
I'm gonna try and pick up the blue goop.
Yeah, it's in about like a 4-inch diameter pot, open at the top. Specifically this one.
Cool. Okay. I smell it. Does it smell like death?
It smells medicinal.
Oh, okay. It's blue. Okay.
Make a
Huh.
make a medicine check.
Medicine check. Cool. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you've actually seen this before at a brazier. It is embalming fluid, but this one seems kind of different from the kind you've seen before.
What's different about it?
Um, it's much slicker and it's slick, but it's sticky at the same time. If you just kind of like
Okay.
slosh it around in this pot,
Okay.
these two twins are like trying to lift open the
The sarcophagus.
sarcophagus,
Okay.
and they're like, with a
Um.
final push, they like lift the top of it off, and like a large cloud of dust just from inside. And
Jakad, what are they doing?
fuck. Oh god, what are you doing? What's doing? And he kind of looks in and is like, oh, that's fucking. That's not right.
I Can I pick up the pot that the embalming fluid is in?
Yeah.
Cool. So I pick it up and I make my way over to the twins in the sarcophagus.
Inside, you do
Um,
see a old, desecrated skeleton wrapped in linen with the face exposed, just pure white, bleached bone. Hands
cool.
clasped over the chest, holding a symbol of some kind.
Do I recognize the symbol? Does it look like anything?
Make a religion check.
Religion. Right. That's stupid. Fucking. Oh, that's not too bad. 17.
17. Um, yeah, you do. Huh. It's interesting. It's not any religion that you know of that like exists in this environment, but it's like an effectively out of character. It's an Ankh. That's what it looks like,
Okay.
but it seems to be just something they clutched in their death, and maybe it was a past religion.
I think I sort of get that in my little goop brain as like something,
Neurons.
yeah, something that the mama or mappa uh,
Uh,
experienced, and I don't have direct knowledge of it,
yeah.
but it's just something I vaguely remember from them, um, from their memories or something. And then I take the embalming fluid and I oh I take the embalming fluid and I leave a little bit in there, but I take a majority of it and I super don't know what to do with this. So I just like put it on this thing, on the corpse.
Yeah, you put it on the corpse, and it's literally like a lubricant. It spills out, and it basically fills the entire uh, bottom layer of sarcophagus like an oil, and
Okay.
it just kind of stays
I'm
there. Nothing really special happens.
okay. Now that I see that it's kind of lubricant, I take a little bit more, still reserving like a tiny bit inside the pot, and I try to lube up the space where the ankh is, and I try to take that from the hands of the corpse.
Yeah, you can. You take it, and you notice it is like ridiculously slippery. This stuff.
Oh,
You take the
okay.
onk, you kind of drop it back in. It crushes like a few of the fingers. You pick
Oh
it back
no.
up.
I try to wipe it off, but it's not working against
Yeah,
my skin.
yeah.
And like I try to hold it with two hands as
Kind of like
like much as I
water in oil.
can. Yeah, and I try to like put it into my bag. It slips a few times. Honestly, kind of dents it a little bit, but I try to put it in my bag and then
It
I
is
just uh-huh.
a solid, what seems to be gold onk. It
I look
weighs
at your card.
5 pounds.
Okay. I look at your card as I'm like putting it in. Sell it for money, and then I just completely
Yeah,
start running.
yeah. Good instinct, kid. Oh, fuck. As you do, as you run. Hold on. I'm gonna put you right there real quick.
Uh-huh.
Um, you do hear shouting, and through the archway. Unlike the previous
No.
one, there didn't seem to be a door. This one just seems to be a kind of like hallway that just kind of fades into light, and
Uh-huh.
through it, like some very confused, very confused Inquisition members run through.
They come through the arch, like into the space.
Yes.
Um,
Hold on. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. No, don't do that. No. Select file. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, fuck it. All right. Bam. Bam. All right. Just know
uh-huh.
that the two behind have. Uh, fuck. That's upsetting me. View
All
character art.
good.
Show token. Alright. Two behind look like that. two in front look like what all four of these guys look like.
I
Just
do
kind
not
of men and women,
see.
all humans wearing nice like leather overalls, armor, and immediately the front two they just take defensive positions on their knees, shields up, swords at the ready, and the other two behind immediately start readying shots as they see you.
Um.
I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Actually, I'll give you one action.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna just use it immediately as I start to see them or hear them. I'm going to run as much as I can behind here
Mm-hmm.
and try to hide with the twins like in front of me, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely doable. Let me put some music on and we will get this started. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now, I'm going to. Okay, so you should see on your right like a little. There's like chat encounters.
Yeah.
The second one,
Yeah.
I'm going to add an encounter, and I need you to right click on your character, and there should be
Yep.
like a sword and shield. Press that.
Sword and shield.
Like two swords and a shield. Right click on your character.
Uh-huh. I hold on. The target? Or I don't see a sword and shield.
Hmm. Okay, I'll do it then. If you go back into that same tile,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see like warrior, Jacquard, actor, and Giuseppe.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the dice, and now roll your initiative.
Oh, super not familiar with this.
Yeah, it takes a bit getting used to.
Okay.
So you click the dice
There we go.
and click normal.
Roll. Oh, that is not what I want. Roll. 7? Oh. How do I roll specifically for initiative?
Oh, here, wait. Okay, wait, I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Cool.
Yeah, the system does take a bit getting used to.
Ouch.
Okay, remove component. Okay, see, so you right click,
Uh-huh.
sword and
Yeah, I
shield.
don't see those.
Ah,
I don't see those on my end for some reason when I click it, right click it.
I noted. So if you go into the chat here, you'll see combat encounters.
Uh-huh.
Click the
Yeah.
dice and click normal because it's normal. You don't have advantage or disadvantage.
Initiative. Oh,
I'm
awesome.
gonna keep your original roll though.
Okay.
So 10,
I believe so, yes.
10, and that is that. Let's see what they get. 12.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Jacquard actually goes first. Now, Jacquard, Jacquard is more of like a. He does use swords, but they're more for just intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
He more likes to get down and dirty with his fists. He's more of a brawler. Pull up his stat log. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Jesus, you can make that many attacks? Oh, I did make this character. Fuck. Now you see, as I am unprepared in this instance, because I don't know how this works sometimes.
Good.
insanely slow. It's a curse.
Good.
Martial arts expert. Adept. There we go. Alright. He is going to run forward and take 2 swipes with scimitars. It's going to be 20 plus 5. 24, that hits. 5. That does not hit. 1 hit. He's going to do a knockdown attack and roll damage. That's 3. And this guy will make a strength saving throw. That is a fail. So basically he just get clocked, slapped with the flat of the blade as hard as he could underneath, and his legs are swept out, and he is prone.
Amazing. Okay.
And he just kind of yells at the back, rest of you all, hurry on, get on the fuck out of these doors! Just run past them! And that's his turn.
Okay.
Ooh. They're up next.
Yes.
This guy, the guy that just got knocked down, he is going to... Yeah, attack with longsword. Ooh. Yeah.
From prone? He uses movement to get up from prone?
Now I'll give him disadvantage, because I don't want him to die. I feel that is necessary in this case. Still hits, but...
Still, yeah.
Not a crit.
Okay.
5 points of damage. Okay. The other 2 are going to move in and attempt to grapple. If you want to make a dexterity check. Acrobatics. And plus 5. Alright. I know what it is, so it's just faster. It's a 18. Nope, misses the grapple. These 2 take shots with longbows.
2 in the back.
Yes. 7 does not hit. These are very effective guards, as you can tell.
Amazing, amazing.
Hey! Jakar just kind of takes a arrow, not to the knee, but to the meat of the thigh. Just kind of... Oh. These 2 kind of like spread out, just taking cover like in the corners. Oh.
Okay.
Twins running forward, just fucking... You think it's Remy, just goes flying over, just jumps, runs, and fucking knocks into this guy. He's gonna grapple him, and it's basically just gonna turn into a brawl at this point. Yeah, these 2 are gonna grapple. These 2 are a lot stronger than them, so they definitely
Thank
should
God.
make this. Versus their...
Oh.
Oh, they have proficiency in athletics as well. No! He is not grappled.
Amazing.
This guy is going to make a grapple with disadvantage because he's still prone. Okay, 14. Come on. Remy. You think it's Remy.
Love that I can't tell them apart.
22. Okay. He is also grappled. And
amazing.
I'm
grappled and prone. Okay, seeing all of this, I'm gonna go over here. How far away am I? Not too far, right?
From where?
From this, from the entrance. Like, how many feet away?
20.
If I move. 20? Okay.
I'm gonna use about 10 to get there.
10. Oh, that means this guy is like 10 feet-ish away from me.
You could loop around this side and probably get there.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And shit. Fuck it. I think I'm going to do ooh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points,
Okay.
quicken spell, and cast oh shit. I think I'm gonna cast friends on this guy.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright. If you double click on your character, it'll pull up the
Uh-huh.
character sheet and you will be able to go to your spell book and click on friends. And it'll pop it up in the chat so I can. Okay.
Look. Friends.
That isn't
Yes.
hostile toward you.
Oh.
So are you sure you want to do that? Or do you want to...
Nah, I think I'll do instead quicken spell Mind Sliver at that guy, since I know that they're trying to take him down.
Yeah. Intelligence saving throw?
Yes. Save DC 15.
10.
10. Amazing. Can I roll in D&D Beyond and it'll show up here, or?
Nah, but it's whatever.
Cool. Okay. 8 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. This one here starts just grabbing her head, and you can see like the hair, like her grabbing your hair, and just like so hard that it's like almost starting to bleed her scalp, and like you can see blood dripping out of her nose. Just kind of like groans.
I'm sorry. He's trying to hurt me. And I think I use my action to, at this range it would be disadvantage, I believe. But I use my short bow and try to hit her again.
Nope. It'd be normal.
Okay. So then that's a 14 to hit.
That actually misses. She kind of like, while holding her, almost ripping her hair out, she does have her shield arm up, and it just happens to be facing you, and it does kind of glance off, and she kind of like shakes out of it and just looks toward you. Anything else?
Sorry.
You still have 15 feet of movement.
Sorry. And I'm gonna try to get as close to the door as I can, and as I do, I'm just being like, do I go? I'm looking, not looking at Jakar, but I'm just screaming in Jakar's direction.
He's kind of busy, but this one, Remy, you're pretty sure?
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty sure at this point. 80%
Yes.
sure. We got this. Go.
I trust you. And I run through the door.
Run through the door. Roll a d4.
D4. That's a 3.
A familiar space this time.
Ah.
Do you see it?
Loading.
Is it back?
Loading. It's all good.
Curse this. Blame it on the OGL.
Honestly, that's valid. But I get what I'm supposed to see, essentially.
Yeah, it's space.
Yeah. Okay. Familiar space. I'm gonna try reloading on my end again, but I know what this room looks like.
Yes, the same astral, just kind of space, stars, some planets above.
Okay.
Something you can feel something bright and warm shining down, even though you can't see it from your current vantage.
Okay. Bright, like looking down, I see something, or I notice something bright, or looking up. Sorry, I
Moving
didn't
the
catch
map
it.
yet?
No, this site can't be reached.
Ah.
For some reason. Yeah.
Is it my internet? It might be my internet. I don't think it's my internet.
It's all good. But yes, I think I'd be looking up because the staircase is going up.
Yeah, the spiral staircase. In the center of it, like where the spiral staircase doesn't reach,
Yeah.
there's literally just a hole in the floor where it's void. There's like a guardrail.
Okay. Hit. I think I'm gonna go up the stairs quickly to see if there's anything that can help me.
Okay, yeah, as you do go above, you notice there are planets seeming really close but also far away. Different planets, blue, brown, black, and green ocean planets. There's also something you've never seen before, a yellow sun, completely unlike the dark
Our
red sun
sun.
you've seen. There are telescopes. There seems to be another platform above with what seems to be like a model that like shifts and turns.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up towards the model and see if there's, like, in a similar vein to the museums, like if there's anything like that that I could grab.
Make a Tinker Tools check.
Tinker? Okay.
So, your proficiency, if you have any, plus your intelligence.
So that's just a -1. That's a 10.
A 10. It does seem to be a mobile construct, like the planet. You can move the arms of the planets. The sun's in the center, it seems. And it doesn't seem to be in any particular alignment right now. It just seems to be randomly placed.
Can I pick up one of the orbs? Or is it like too high up for me to reach?
So right now with them, they're currently connected by long spindles on different levels, so they're actually connected to the base. It seems like there's some clockwork mechanism.
Huh. Okay. And there's nothing else around here. It's just the stairs and this
Stairs and starry void
thing.
with kind of like viewing scopes of what you can imagine.
Okay. Can I check and see if this is the timepiece?
It doesn't.
Doesn't seem like
It
it.
doesn't seem like it. This seems to be more about the position of stars
Okay.
and planets.
I'll just quickly like go around the base of this thing and thank gosh, back in here. Okay.
Yeah, you can kind of see it's like
Yeah.
it kind of like if you touch a planet, it like clicks along like it's ratcheting, and they're all kind of connected to the base.
Okay. And I just try to look around the base to see if there's anything specific that I can pick up or like pull, or a lever of some kind.
Make a roll a d20 for me. So I roll a
Cool.
d20.
That's a 3.
A 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
Cool.
Setting something real quick.
Uh,
With this, there seems to be something. It just. You're really not familiar with any of this. It's like a mechanical contraption, like an orrery. You think that's what it's called?
uh-huh.
You're not too sure
Uh,
what this is.
okay. I think being way out of my league here, I just make my way down towards the telescopes again. And I look out this one. Oh,
Oh, wrong thing. My bad. You don't have an ice shield. You look out, and it seems to be pointing down toward the surface of this one, and you can see just drifting clouds over just a flat blue ocean.
well, shit. Nothing in here. Cool room. Can't super use anything in here. And I just make my way back down the stairs. And these plants, is there. At this point, I'm grabbing at literally anything. I'm looking around these plants to see if there's anything that I can take.
Nice plants.
Uh, okay.
Potted
And
soil, maybe?
oh, I think, honestly, I take like a few of the leaves and I just stuff them in my bag and I go through the door again.
Okay, roll a d6.
1.
1, so that is 1. Okay, makes sense. Ah! Here we are. Did it crash?
Oh, we're good. Oh!
This
Menagerie?
is familiar. It is the menagerie. Bop.
Oh.
You can see vibrant plants. It's humid in here. It's almost like a greenhouse. Vibrant plants, just ever so shifting to an absent wind.
Oh. Are there any animals that I
There
can
are
see?
small birds flying about from
Oh.
plant to plant, from flower to flower. Insects
Anything
as
that
well.
I recognize?
Make a nature check.
Cool. That's a 5.
Not really. You see like this weird four-winged bird. It just kind of flits. It seems almost stationary while its like wings vibrate. They don't flap, but they kind of like vibrate back and forward in place, like a rudder. And it kind of looks at you with like a flat face that kind of like opens up at a hinge, with two black beady eyes. And it just goes.
And
Kind of croaks at you.
hello. I'm just passing through. And I look at these plants.
Yeah.
Uh,
This one, you see. This is a beautiful, beautiful, just a flower of some kind. Um, there are sweet smelling black uh, tendrils coming out of the center of it with just a red uh, petals stretching out.
I look around. Do I see anything other than animals around me?
Hmm.
Other than the plants and animals?
You see a kind of like specimen desk in the center, what it seems to be. There are harvested plants, as well as just notebooks, it seems. But as you do reach out, roll me a d4. Tell me even
4.
or odd, actually. Just roll any dice, tell me even or odd.
Even.
Even. Okay, so let me see what that does. The tendrils kind of start getting agitated almost,
Oh.
and the flowers close. And it stands up. The flower
Ah.
stands up.
Oh. No, thank you. Sorry. Sorry.
It doesn't seem to be able to move,
Okay.
but it's reaching for
Well.
you.
Um. Well. I super can't do that right now. Uh. Okay. I'm just gonna go this way, and I make my way over here, and I look at these plants
Okay.
on this side.
On that side, this time it seems to be small fruits hanging off
Oh.
vines, like a tomato
Okay.
plant almost. The
I'm
fruits
gonna.
themselves are like rippled, tealish, like a tealish rippled texture, like smooth, kind of a plump, flattish disc that hangs off of a vine. Kind of like a, literally like, you know those like Nerf balls, how you can make it a disc or a ball?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
but flattened.
Okay. Um. I mean, there's so many here. I'm just gonna take a couple.
Alright, roll me a d6. No, wait, actually, hold on, wait. Okay, I have it.
Uh huh.
Yep.
D6?
No, you're good. Just note
Okay.
down you have
Yes.
Marusa fruit.
Marusa.
Output.
Fruit.
Marusa.
Okay. It's a fruit.
Because it's on a vine, like a tomato.
I think I take like maybe 3.
Okay, yeah.
And then uh I hug to the corners of like these plants over here, avoiding these red ones. And I try to make my way to this study table to see what's up over here.
Yeah, you can see various roots, little vials of like what look like a black tarry substance, and a few just like
Mm.
journals.
Okay. Uh this super isn't the time place, so I think I just grab a journal and the vial of tar,
Okay.
stuff them in my bag, and I'm making my way out
And as you
again.
do that, hold on real quick. If you
Uh-huh.
could go back right there, you do actually hear the door open as the timer ran out. Um, and
Oh no.
just through the door burst a wounded, gasping guard. One of the ones that you've seen before. This one's bleeding. It's the one that you inflicted the mind damage on before. She's bleeding from multiple places now. And she's just kind of like gasping and just kind of sits, looks around, and just kind of huddles against the door, knees against her chest.
Uh,
She doesn't
Stop.
quite see you.
Okay. If she doesn't see me, then I won't say stop. I'm just gonna make my way over here, trying my best to not be seen by her.
Make a stealth check. Okay,
Okay.
never mind, you don't have to.
Cool.
I got a nat 1, and you have a higher stealth pet bonus than her.
Okay. So then I'm just creeping around towards this bigger plant and like looking at her through like the side of it.
She looks rough. She's like the right side of, it looks like she got clocked in the jaw, like the right side of her face is swelling up. She's like almost stealing herself.
She doesn't look hostile right now.
She doesn't know you're there, so she just looks like she's just trying to collect herself.
And it's just her.
Mm-hmm.
Just okay. Then I think I step back and out loud I just say, stop right there.
Who's that?
It's the I am a god and you have to stop here.
Make intimidation?
Intimidation? Not deception? Okay.
Deception, sure. Make both.
Okay. Deception first, then intimidation?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oof. 22 for deception.
Okay.
Intimidation, that's a 9.
She just kind of stands up, looks around, is like,
You see, on your right, there is a monster, and I will that monster to attack you
she kind of
if
looks
you make
over.
any sudden moves.
It's like sees like this standing plant.
I
What
will
the fuck is
will
this
it to
place?
attack you. You must listen to me.
She fucking
You
bolts out of there.
I run after her.
So she goes through first. She
Uh-huh.
goes to that place. Okay. Roll d6.
Cool. Amazing. 5.
5. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Um, not a d6. Sorry. That works. I'll just do the math. Round that down. Yeah, that works. Okay, but first add to your inventory journal and black sap. It's an actual item in D&D Beyond.
Cool. I'll put these in my inventory later.
Yes.
Journal. Cool. Okay.
Okay. And before you, you see a room, which I'm hoping to God it does something correctly. Just please, for once.
Huh. Oh. Nope, I'm gonna have to reload.
Ah!
Unfortunate. It's fine. All good.
Curse this. Mochi, it went well. Mochi, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know what's up.
I want to figure this out. Like, but standing upon
Sometimes.
red carpet as you enter this room, it's nice. It's a tall room, about 40 feet up. And
Uh-huh.
you can kind of feel like a sudden shift in pressure, like you're almost lower.
Oh.
You can see exhibits of strange kinds with plaques that just give like basic descriptions of what's in there. And I'll wait for the map to appear.
I'm in.
Ah!
Congrats. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh. Ah, and then it closes on me. What the fuck?
Damn it.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, but I saw the basic layout of the room. Yes. The exhibits.
Yes, you can see there's like a tiger-like creature pouncing.
And
They're all skeletal. They're all like models, basically. Like
oh,
think Smithsonian or whatever that
okay.
museum is called.
Uh,
Smith
yeah, I believe
something
so.
something Smith.
Smithsonian.
Yeah,
Smithsonian.
Smithsonian.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
then I make my way over and I'm just looking. What
there's
does this
like a
one
weird
say?
bony plant. It gives like the weird like Latin version of the name that I will not be pronouncing.
Let me try.
Um,
Shoot it to me.
fuck. Jesus Christ. I have to think about this. Hold on.
You're good.
Heleniphus anus? Yeah?
Heleniphus anus?
Yeah. It's a weird, like, it's weird. All of these are like skeletal systems put together by like wires. This one is almost looks like a sunflower, but skeletal.
Have I ever seen a sunflower?
No. So this looks like a tall stalk of bone with a large head that's flat and kind of like a pointed bowl
Uh,
staring
okay.
back out at you.
But it's unmoving, right? It's
Unmoving.
just. Okay. I make my way, just slowly looking at all of these.
And as you do get to there, you kind of do see behind you something you've never
Oh,
seen before.
I did not see that when I opened this.
There's a large
Oh.
pool of water which you've not actually ever seen. You've never seen
Uh,
water on this scale.
Immediate interest, and I just start going up
There
too.
are strange serpentine beasts swimming in it, and you can
Uh,
see a giant skull ahead of you.
I go up and try to read the plaque if I can.
Draconis Leocord. It seems to be just a giant, probably from the end of the horns to the snout. It's probably 15 feet long. Large, sharp teeth. Just a giant specimen. If this had the rest of its body, you would hate to see how big it would be. And behind you, because I did not roll very well for the timer, you actually see, you think it's Dimmy. Dimmy fucking running out.
Oh,
Running out. Giuseppe! Giuseppe!
hey,
Giuseppe!
Debbie.
And behind, boom! Arrow in the neck.
Uh,
Another of the
okay,
guards
I,
from before, taking
I,
immediate fire in a
I
surprise round.
hide behind this. I run and hide.
Okay, as you do that, it starts firing arrows. Another one, firing arrows, and we're
uh,
gonna roll
oh
to hit.
no.
You have 3/4 cover.
Okay.
No, wait, that one's a protector, so that one doesn't actually. Oh, I picked wrong. Yeah. Okay, so this one takes aim with its bow. Gonna make an attack.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Okay. It fires with its bow. A powerful shot whizzes overhead, strikes the glass, and just sticks in there, quivering. And as it stops quivering, it just sound of cracking glass. And you look behind you. There's just a large crack, about 15 feet long, in this plane.
I'm gonna just run this way
and you
Over
can
here.
actually hear it just spreading ever so slowly.
Uh, uh,
You do not have a
you
lot of
guys
time.
fucked up. You guys fucked up. I just say out loud.
Surrender in the name of the Inquisition!
You broke the
Inquisition!
glass! You broke the glass! And I just run over this way, trying to get behind the plant, still trying to move out of the way.
This one's gonna try and they're moving
I
up.
point. I point towards the glass. Look at the glass!
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Come on. Oh, yes, okay. I'll roll this in D&D Beyond. Fuck! That's a 9.
They kind of look at the
What are you
glass.
doing to me?
Come with us quickly. Surrender.
It,
You have. You can hear it cracking. There's a few streams now. You know you have seconds.
No. And I just start to run.
They try and make a dash, like a dive for you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool, okay. Dex. Nat 20. 23.
They both dive for you. One of them trips over. You think it's Demi's body, and you
Feel so bad.
successfully
run.
make it.
I run out of there, feeling far too bad, but also knowing I had to.
And as you enter this room, you hear the crack and a flood of water, and these two are just, you see these two are swept against the wall and battered as you leave.
I told you. Huh. Huh.
Did it actually load this time?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I'm so
Okay.
happy.
Okay.
Going for this one.
Hey. Room. Room. Very good room.
You hear it clicking, ticking, talking.
Clock.
Clock.
Clock. I just go, like, from thing to thing, looking at them.
You can see what looks like a small table clock, a weird circular clock with 2 dials, and like little brass, what look like bells on top for this one. This one looks like a orrery of some sort, but maybe it uses some kind of internal mechanism. It does seem to have like gears and keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking. This one seems like a miniature grandfather clock.
Mm-hmm.
There is just clocks all over the place. Ahead you see on the banister more grandfather clocks of different types. What seems to be like a tile floor in the center of a clock with a well and a large window that just shines light through. Above the centerpiece here, you do see what looks like almost like, it's not in this time period, but what it looks like a ceiling fan, but it's not. It's like 2 blades that are suspended just below a opaque white bowl.
Timepiece. What's over here in this? Is this a glass anything?
You look there, and it seems like there should be something there. There's like a depression in the velvet where something normally would sit.
I am thinking that this is the room, so now I'm just looking around on the walls for anything to indicate any sign of what to do next.
Make a perception check.
Perception. 8.
8. The only thing you really notice is all these clocks. They're all different times. The only clock
I
that doesn't move is the one on the window.
huh. Okay. Um I come down here and I'm trying to see if this is also different from any of the other ones.
They all show different time.
Okay. Uh I get up here and I look down in this well.
You look down in the well, it's pitch black. It's maybe like 10, like 5 feet deep. Yeah. It seems to be made of like brick.
5 feet deep. Okay. Uh I'm gonna extrude a pseudopod
Okay.
and try to reach the bottom.
Reach the bottom. It's flat. You can make an
Huh.
investigation check if you like.
I will do that.
Just kind of like feel around. If you're pseudopod.
Um that's an 8.
An 8.
Damn my rolls.
Roll me a d4.
D4. Okay.
Actually, no. Roll me a
Oh,
d12 rather.
D12.
That's more fitting.
Me 7.
7. 7. 7. Okay, there it is. I mean, you just kind of feel around. The bottom is a flat, smooth, like almost a granite material. There's like brick with like thick mortar, maybe like a quarter inch between the lines, each brick. Uh, it looks like there are scrape marks on the bricks, like something either is fitted in or something comes up from it.
Look up. I don't know if I make the connection, but I know that this is supposed to do something. So I just I look on the walls specifically for like any hidden lever. Like this time I'm fully trying to like feel around for something.
Okay, give me a dexterity investigation check.
Dexterity investigation. What would that be?
So your
So
investigation proficiency plus your dexterity.
investigation proficiency. Uh-huh. Okay. So 16, 19. Then I take away 1. 18?
18. Okay. You kind of like go around, open a few of these doors. You can see like internal mechanisms. They all have a what looks like a keyhole. Not like a keyhole, but like something is inserted to it, uniform in shape. It looks like a cylinder with a one outcropping, kind of like in a square, like you stuck a square on a cylinder.
I I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to put my pseudopod into one of these and like see if it can do anything.
That's I didn't think of that. That's interesting. Make me a thieves tools check.
Thieves tools. Amazing. That's a 16.
16. Okay, so as you kind of mess around with this, you. Oh, where are you going?
I do not know. I did not do that. Huh?
What?
Okay. There.
Yes. I'm not going to question it. You can actually turn the time. You can change, like changing a watch. You can actually turn where the dials point.
I turn the dial to the time that's on this one.
Okay. You do that. And it clicks.
Nothing. Oh,
Nothing
oh,
happens.
nothing. Oh shit. Okay. Then I do the same to this one.
You do it. It clicks.
Click. Okay. Then I just do it to all of the clocks that I can.
Okay, yeah. You go through, you change it through all the keyholes, and you change every clock you're sure of it. Click, 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 click. Everything clicks into place. Nothing happens though. You look
Uh,
around. The only things you really haven't messed with are really the centerpiece and the ceiling above.
and the ceiling is like again 40 feet high.
No, this one is just a mere 15. Or, no, honestly, it's like probably 10.
10. Amazing.
You do see those
Um,
two fans with a center opaque bowl above it.
I'm gonna. I can extrude my pseudopod up to 10 feet. However, it can't. Uh,
It's
yeah.
basically mage hand, right?
Kind of. Yeah, can't lift more than 10 pounds, and I can't use. And I can use it to manipulate objects, open doors, blah 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 blah, all of that. So I'm gonna reach up and try to move it. Try to
As
move the dials.
as you do so, you don't seem to be able to exude enough pressure on it to move it.
Oh. Hmm. There. I'm gonna look around again and see if there's any other way to try and move these things. If there's a mechanism or something of some sort.
Can you just like tell me which? Just make an investigation check again. As time is well ticking.
Nat 20, but that turns into a 19.
Okay, so you just I'm imagining like in just kind of a panicked hurry,
Yeah, I'm
just
just
like two
looking around.
pseudopods just kind of waving about.
Yeah, basically, they just are extruded and I'm kind of touching everything hurriedly.
You kind of like pass over the centerpiece again, just kind of like touch everything in there. You notice
Hmm.
an irregularity.
Ah, I go over. Is it like a button or something?
You notice one of the bricks are not quite even with the rest.
I'm gonna try to push it in.
You push it in, and it fits back into place.
Anything else?
No?
Shit. Okay, then I get the brick again and I try to pull it out.
You pull it out, it comes out. There's a space behind it.
I look at the brick first. Is there anything other than the fact that it's a brick?
It's a well-made brick. There's again the scratches on the front where something seems to have been moved past it.
I reach in and look into the space and use my hands to sort of search around there.
You reach in and you can feel something metallic in it,
Oh,
rod-like.
like something I can like push or pull like a lever.
No, it seems to be a loose object.
I pull it out.
You pull it out, and it looks like a. You imagine it's what would have been used to change all these dials.
Well, shit.
And
I
but
put it
as you
back
as you
in.
do though,
Uh-huh.
um, the flat granite bottom of this well starts rising as you pull it out.
Rising.
Rising. And above, the white opaque bowl actually lights up and casts a shadow on these two rotors. 9 and 3.
Pretty. Um. Hmm. So this thing is going up.
And
9 and 3.
it's about met with the level of the surface. It's about level with the surface now. It's flush.
Okay, then I think I'm gonna go back to all of these and see if changing them to 9 and 3 does anything. If they click. Or at least if one of them clicks.
They don't seem to click when you do that.
Okay. 9 and 3. 3. Is this box still empty?
Still empty.
3. Huh. I can't get any of these.
What's your passive perception?
11.
Okay.
Since 9 and 3 is pointing towards these two things, I think Gus is just gonna look behind this or around it to see if there's anything special with it.
It's kind of like on a wooden stool of sorts. And you kind of like pick it up, move it over. It's nothing behind it.
Anything under it?
No.
Ha. 9 and 3. And is 9 and 3 the where the dials are pointing?
It's currently where the two rotor fans are aligned.
Okay. What could this mean? Do I still have the brick?
You do.
And I have the little
Rotor key.
like, yeah, the rotor key. I'm gonna try and, now that the well is sort of flush with the floor, I'm gonna try and see if I can push it back down in any way.
Make a strength check.
Straight strength.
Yes.
12.
Kind of push and push. Jump on it a few times. It's not going anywhere. You do remember something though. What's your wisdom? Yeah, it's good enough. Something about what the statue said. A door. Something about a door out here. English.
Door.
The way out was through a door here. A door in the timepiece
Right.
room.
I'm gonna go up to this, and I'm gonna try and push and see if anything happens. There has to be a door.
Push, and you
Nothing.
actually notice hinges.
Or, it's very big. I'm gonna try to pry it open.
Try and
If I
pry
don't
it open.
see,
With your passive perception,
yeah.
you do notice, just blended ever so slightly into the wood, a depression in the shape of a key. That same keyhole.
I put in the router key.
Put it in. Boink. It kind of pushes the wood back like it's spring loaded.
Oh. Twist. And I begin to push the door with my body.
You don't. It doesn't open, but as you twist, you notice behind you the two fan blades start moving. The long hand is now on X, and the shorter hand is at 12.
And did any of the other clocks change, or are they still in the way that I left them?
Still in the way you left them.
Did this one change at all?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna try and keep twisting the router key in the keyhole.
Oh, timer.
And see if it goes. I'm gonna try and see if I can twist it to the time that's up here.
Okay. This is actually really good timing.
Huh?
So as you do that, you do notice more banging, and this time the door opens, and this time it's just a flood of people.
Oh.
And you twist, twist, twist. You line it, and there is now a doorknob that forming out of the wood on this door.
I twist it and I try to get out of there.
You open it, and if you look behind you, all these people start rushing forward. You push through the door, and you slam it closed behind you. And you look back against what was once a nice glass door. This is now just a beaten wooden door. And you hear the sounds of people yelling, chanting, some coughs, just the general sounds of the city as you look back and you see what looks like a rundown market stall with a sea of people flowing outside of it. There's no beating
I don't
on
know.
this door.
It's behind me, like I just came out of the door and it
Came out of
changed.
the door, you slammed it shut, and you're here now.
Cannot see. So hold on. But yes,
There's
okay.
no map.
Okay.
You just know you're in the city somewhere.
Does it look
somewhere.
Oh, okay. So I kind of recognize it.
You do.
Is this any place that I've been before? Like a street that I know of?
It actually is. You're on Main Street in one of the smaller braziers. There's just this is just generally one of the general trading grounds. And you realize as you do look out and among these sea of people, you're free.
I at the door that I came from. Can I try and open it again?
You open it, and it's just inside. There's a dusty, abandoned, cobweb-filled, plain 10 by 10 room.
I look inside and I just yell, Jakad?
Nothing.
Close the door. Turn around to this stall. Is there anyone working there?
Now, this one seems kind of run down and fallen in on itself. But you kind of look closer, and it seems almost intentionally like that. There's steel rods keeping the leaning canopy from falling in, even though it almost looks like it's built to look run down.
I'm gonna look over like the counter of the stall if there is one.
Yeah.
And is there anything there? Any like openings where stuff could be put or anybody?
As you look, it's just a simple wooden stall. There's not much, and you just kind of realize at this point you're free to do whatever you want. And that will be the end of this mini session.
Cool.
As your character will go on to go where they may.
Amazing. Cool. That was awesome.
As I figure out how